let them be dirty.
Yes.
Oh, don't try and fight it. Like, don't think, like, we need to have a bath every night of camping.
God,
like,
no.
Just give it up. They're gonna be dirty.
Sunlight breaking through the trees, whispers carried on the breeze, footsteps crunching, hearts ignite, feel the earth is breathing, feel the wild it's calling, into the wild we run, we roam. Find the forest, feel at home. Into the wild, hearts alive, where the roots and sky collide.
Hello, and welcome to the Outdoor Momma Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Jess.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Pam.
Today we're going to talk about camping with kids, babies and toddlers. So, we recently went camping, all of our families all together, and we're going to share a few stories from our recent camping trip.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was so great. I don't think my kids stopped talking about it for 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had so much fun. And so we went to Cypress Hills in southern Alberta. We stayed 2 nights.
Yeah. I had to ditch for some of it to come in to go to gymnastics.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I missed some of the fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 nights.
I think you did the same thing last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I think you're right.
She's very dedicated.
Yeah.
Dedicated gymnast.
Yeah.
This one was sad just because, like, it was my husband's first time after a while to be able to go to hers. So he's like, I want to be there and do it with her too. So we're like, okay, we'll drive in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, we had excellent camping spot, like right beside the creek.
Yeah. I've been eyeing up that spot for so long too.
Yeah.
The biggest site. Like, huge!
Yeah.
It's the biggest campsite I've ever seen.
Right? Yeah.
It was awesome. And that creek just, the sound of it all the time was so nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
And we set up the hammock across.
That was a genius idea.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going camping again without a hammock or two.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I even sent you guys the link, but I'll have to do that afterwards, and we'll share links to our favorite products afterwards too. But
Yeah, I need to get the hammock straps that you had.
yeah, because you had hammocks, but your straps wouldn't work, right?
Well, I had 2 hammocks. So my one came with the straps, and we set that one up just between the trees over the ground.
Right.
But then my other hammock didn't have straps with it, so
Weird.
otherwise we could have had 2 hammocks across the creek.
Yeah. That was sweet. I love how insane our husbands thought we were for setting up the hammock over the creek.
They were just watching us, questioning our sanity.
Right? But once the kids like had so much fun in it, and then we all got to have our relaxing moments in it too and listen to the creek, they were like, oh yeah, this is sweet.
Did any of our husbands get in the hammock?
Actually, no.
Mine didn't, I know.
No.
No. But mine spent like hours swinging them on the hammock.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that was so cute. They loved it.
Yeah, so
Also,
many giggles.
The hammock we had set up over the dirt, your kid pushed mine.
Yeah.
I have a video of him just standing there and pushing him back and forth.
Mine too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really pushing both of them. That was so cute.
Yeah.
And like super like gentle and stuff. Like he wasn't like trying to get them out of it. It was so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammocks for the win.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Also, like, the one morning, because we camped a little further down, because we were all in different camp spots, but we came over to your site where the creek was.
Yeah.
And, we walked up, and my kid immediately down to the creek and starts grabbing rocks and, like trying to build a rock bridge across the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It's not even 8 a.m. and he's building bridges.
Right?
Amazing.
Yeah, the one morning too, like, mine gets up and, like, first thing he says to me is, Mom, I want to go eat breakfast by the creek. I'm like, yeah, buddy, let's do it.
Yeah. Matt, watching them sit on the edge of the drop off down to the creek and sit there and just drink their hot chocolate.
Oh, so cute.
That's adorable.
So cute.
Yeah. Yeah, they, like, launched their monster trucks off that cliff into the creek. They helped each other get across.
I think that's the most time they've spent together without fighting.
Yeah.
Because, like, they kind of fight like siblings because they're together so much.
Totally.
And they've known each other their whole lives.
Yeah.
But continuously, like, 48 hours together and so few arguments.
Yeah, I can't even think of one, really. Like,
They fought over the purple truck.
oh, the purple truck. I blame the truck.
Yeah. How dare we have one purple truck?
Right? But yeah, no, that was awesome. They had so much fun together, and then, like, playing in the cabin, too. So Jess normally camps in a tent, but it was very cold. So
And late when you got there, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we were going to borrow my parents' trailer for the weekend because I knew it was going to be cold because it's the last weekend of September that we went.
Oh, yeah.
But they were away for a funeral, so we couldn't pull the trailer out without them. So we had a little cabin just down.
So the kids love that.
Yeah.
Too.
They were all jumping on the top bunk in the cabin.
Oh my gosh, do you remember they were like, I don't remember which one started it, but they were like, I'm the king.
I'm the king of the castle.
I'm the princess.
So
and I'm
cute.
the prince. Like, they all had their roles or whatever.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. And I just remembered last night he was running around the house and my dad was there and he's, I'm the princess, Grandpa. And my dad thought it was so funny and he's like, where's this coming from? I'm like, I have no idea, but now I know.
Yeah. That's for mine.
Yeah.
And, like, we play on the playground a lot, and I sing the song, I'm the king of the castle, and so I think Arrow's just, like,
So maybe
picked that
he
up
started
from me.
it, too.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because, Aurora was literally just yelling, I'm the king of the castle. And I'm like, well, you're probably the princess or the queen.
Yeah.
If you want to be the king, sure.
Yeah, so cute. And then,
Funny.
yeah, another cool thing about that spot, too, is, like, the trail was right there, like, connecting to the visitor center and then all the other trails, the pump track. So we
Plus, there's Mitchell Trail right at the corner.
Yeah,
we didn't end up
that's true.
doing that one, but that is, like, that was one of my favorite trails as a kid.
yeah.
It's changed a lot now, because there used to be, like, it used to go in a different direction, and the trails moved since I was a kid, but
Oh.
it's still a really cool trail.
Yeah, that was fun. And, like, all the snails that the kids found, and, like,
Oh, so many snails.
yeah, you had a sweet scavenger hunt.
Oh.
Yeah, so we weren't there for when you guys went on the hike,
Oh, yeah.
but how did that go?
It was...
Wow. I don't think we really, like, set out planning to hike for that long.
No, I didn't even bring my water bottle because I was like, oh, yeah, we're just going to go for a quick stroll.
Because, the trail just starts out going along the creeks and, like, follows the campground. So I thought we'd just, like, walk along the creek for a bit, but
Yeah.
we ended up doing, what was it, 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5, 3 kilometers-ish.
Yeah. We went all the way to the restaurant.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
in all the times that I've been there, I'd never realized there was, like, a playhouse on the patio.
Oh, yeah, at the restaurant.
Yeah. And the kids
I had
played
no idea.
there forever.
I didn't know that was there.
Me neither.
That's cool.
Yeah. But they loved it.
It was really funny when they made the dads go in.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Very tiny little door. Very large adult.
And they did so well. Like, it was longer than expected.
We brought no drinks and no snacks on this hike. Very ill prepared.
Yeah. Very unlike us, but it worked out. Like, they had a great time. We got some really cute photos along the way. They were both walking with their little scavenger hunt sheets
No.
and, like, really looking for all the things so they could check them off.
Yeah.
Actually, there may have been a slight argument about somebody coloring the things before they were found.
Yeah.
But they got over it.
And the insane amount of color variation we saw.
Oh, so cool.
Like,
Yeah.
we had
everything
reds
was
and
turning
purples and
colors.
greens and yellows and oranges and pinks, and like there was still flowers, but there was leaves changing, and it was such a great time of year to go because you just saw like so many different stages of life
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, when we were driving in and out, I was like, oh, I love this time of year and like the changing trees and stuff. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And like because it's cold, there's no bugs.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, oh, I didn't put on like bug spray or like
Sunscreen.
this sunscreen or bug stickers, like nothing the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And even if you did see a wasp, it was so cold that they're like dozy and dumb. So you just like slap it away and it's gone.
Yeah.
They don't function.
Yeah.
That was the only insect we saw really was a wasp,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
And so the water was turned off when we were there. I'm trying to think. Is the power all year? Like they just
Yeah. So the power was on. We don't usually do powered sites, but this time of year it's really nice to have for the extra heat.
Yeah. Yeah, we normally camp on like, not normally, but often camp on like crown land and stuff or public land.
Mm-hmm.
And so don't have any sort of electricity, but it was cool this time too because then we got to do the crock pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was so good.
Pulled pork, was it? No.
Pulled beef.
Pulled beef, yeah.
We did beef roast, but
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah.
And I didn't have to cook, so that was extra amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm thinking about some tips. Should we...
Yeah, let's jump into tips for camping.
Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
cool. So on the topic of the crock pot, if you have power at your campsite, crock pot meals are the bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Especially if you're camping with a group, because like
Mhm.
we did that one roast and it fed all of us and there's still leftovers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And like no one had to be separated and like, you know, prepping and cooking things all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
It was just easy and ready to go. And
It's nice when you can
Mhm.
combine meals with others because then, yeah, it's way less like separation of like,
Yeah. It's so hard when we're all at our own sites. The kids all want to be together, but we are trying to keep an eye on them and then trying to cook and do all these things.
yeah.
So yeah, that was the best.
And then if you're eating together afterwards and then the kids have different things and they want what the other person has.
Right?
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
never goes over well at mealtime for us. Like my kid wants everything everyone else has.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, funny. Okay, what else you got, Jen?
So on the topic of food, I guess we'll stick to that for now. But this time I didn't do it. But normally what I'll do is I'll make like pancakes at home before we go, and I'll put them in like a ketchup squirt bottle.
Oh, like just make the batter?
Yeah. And then it's like super easy. I just throw that in my cooler, and then I'll leave it out for a little bit before we start cooking, so it's not so hard to get out. And then, yeah, I'll like bring berries or chocolate chips or whatever and let...
So much fruit.
Yeah.
Like apples, oranges, they're easy.
Right? You can throw
there's
it
no
all in a
mess.
pancake if you want.
You don't have to clean up garbage.
Right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
good. And then like even yogurt, like fruit and yogurt cups too. Like I'll usually like throw it all together or have like the fruit in one, yogurt in one, and granola, and then you can just combine it all whenever you're ready to eat it. And that's super quick and easy. Another thing I love to do is nachos. The same thing, like
campfire
you can,
nachos.
Yeah, you can prep everything at home.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh, it's so good. And then I buy like the little tin.
You do it on
Or-
the fire?
Yeah,
Okay.
I buy like the little aluminum
Like the
pans.
tin foil.
pans. Yeah, tin foil
dish.
pans. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I'll just throw it all in there, and then yeah, you just throw it on the fire.
That's
And
awesome.
So good.
I made nachos camping once, and it was just when we got our new trailer we were testing out everything. So I'm like, oh, I'll test the oven. And so we made nachos in there.
Nice.
It was the only time I've ever done nachos camping. And the only time I ever used the oven, too.
Good test.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What do you have for tips?
My easiest one that I normally always do when we're camping, but we didn't this time because there was a fire ban,
Oh, yeah.
is potatoes. You just put the whole potato and some butter, wrap it up in tinfoil, and throw it in the coals.
Nice.
And you don't have to do anything. Just take them out when they're soft.
Yeah. Corn is good for that too, actually. If you leave the husks on and just throw it in the fire like that, that's pretty good too.
Our other favorites are campfire pizzas, like Bushman pie
Oh, yeah.
pizzas. People have different names for them, but, 2 slices of bread, some butter, and your favorite pizza toppings, and everyone can make their own.
Yeah.
Quick, easy, no cleanup.
Yes.
You know what I want to try about that, though? So we love doing that, but my other friends actually do it instead of bread. They do tortillas.
Oh,
And do
that
pizza
sounds
in there.
good.
And yeah, it sounded awesome. Like, looked awesome because it's got a little bit of like a crunch and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to try that soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, my husband really likes pie, so he does like cherry or apple pie in there.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then really simple things, especially when you're with kids, hot dogs, hamburgers, like
Yeah.
easy to do over the fire, and they love it. And my biggest tip for food is like high protein things that you stay full longer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to cook and eat all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like you guys covered most of my tips for food, other than a thing that I started loving and my husband hates is doing pierogies on the fire, like on a roasting stick, instead of like, because I don't like marshmallows. Like, I will sometimes eat a s'more,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't really do it that much for me. But when I was like, wait, you could roast a pierogi? Heck yeah. So I think it's super fun. My husband does not, because I don't think he likes pierogies as much. And also, I kept taking them out when it was like still frozen. I'd be like, oh yeah, I just need to take it out for like a couple minutes and then it'll be fine. But it's still frozen and he's having to like stab these frozen pierogies and so he could cook them. So yeah, not ideal.
I've never heard of this, and like my step grandparents make homemade pierogies, which are like the best pierogies in the world.
Yeah.
And I really want to try this next time.
Right?
Same.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with pierogies, so I'm definitely trying this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's genius idea.
Yeah.
My other big thing, especially when you're camping with kids, is the more snacks, the better. Muffins, fruit snacks, granola bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Berries, apples, oranges, like bananas, whatever you can bring that they will eat.
Yeah. Grab and go snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we bring out even like for all the ages, but bring out the
Fruit
pouches
pouches,
still.
Yeah.
And the oat bars. Yeah. Any fruit and veggies.
Nice.
One fun thing for food as well is, well, sort of fun depending on what you want. But when we know that we're going to get to a place late and we don't really want to eat, like, make food when we go there, we'll literally pick up pizza on the way out and just eat pizza when we get there so we don't have to do anything that first night if we know we're going to be
Oh,
late.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
sometimes if you're going out after work or something, it's going to be late set up
Yeah.
and stuff.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's fair. And nobody wants to set up when you're hungry.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Man, like, we've done a lot of setting up our tent in the dark while hungry and
Oh, I bet.
it's not a great time. It's not good for your relationship.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
feed yourself.
Oh, this is maybe off topic, but Pam, I love how you guys have your walkie-talkies to back the trailer up so you can
Yes.
communicate.
Yeah, I don't remember when we started doing that, but I 100% recommend, because there's so many times where, we're showing up late in the dark or just even during the day, and if it's only me and my husband there, it's so nice that I can just hop out with the walkie-talkie and give him half-assed directions because I'm really bad at being in the right position for him to see me in the mirrors. Fair. And then he's rolling down the windows like, move so I can see you. So these are awesome, and it really I think we really started because of like the public land camping, because you'd be like having to go over like a whole bunch of like bumps and stuff. Right. So I'm having to like run around to all the sides of the trailer to make sure that we're not like gonna lose our sewer or something like that. Like you just a lot of running around, and so I just have the walkie-talkie, and now my daughter, my 3-year-old, does it with me, and we just like wander around each side, and she always wants to tell him, because I'm always periodically just like, you're good. So he knows, and now she does that. She's like, can I tell Daddy he's good?
So cute.
So when you guys are backcountry and public lands camping, how much water do you bring with you?
Well, we have a trailer now, so we have that, like, we always fill the trailer itself. I don't know how much that holds, but for, like, drinking water and stuff, we bring Culligan jugs, and we just bring 2 of them, actually, I would have to look at my note, but I think it's, like, we only need, like, less than a full jug for weekend camping, and then when we were going for a week, it was, like, we needed 2 jugs, so I always, like, keep track of that after camping.
And then you have one of those like
the hand pump that goes on top. Yeah,
we do the same. Different jugs, but about the same size. Yeah. And we usually use like less than 1 if we do a weekend. So yeah, that's what we've been sticking with.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And on that note, do you have a generator that you bring with you when you go to the backcountry, or?
We do now. We never used to, but last year we had actually taken my husband's parents' generator, and we're starting, like, we just wanted that because I was like, I don't know with kids, like, what it's going to be like if they're trying to nap and it's too hot in the trailer. Yeah. So I want to be able to, like, have the option to run AC if we need to. Yeah. So we brought it last year, and I think we only used it 1 day or something like that. And then when we got back from that camping trip, it actually got stolen from the back of the truck. No. Yeah, it was so frustrating. And so that got stolen. So this year we did buy a new one from Costco on sale. And yeah, it's literally just for like those long times that we're out there. And my husband set up solar on the trailer too as well now. So
cool.
Yeah, my parents. Yeah. My parents put solar on their trailer too, and it's made a huge difference.
Yeah, that's our next project for our trailer. Same thing, like we got a generator just for the first time that we went out with the baby, because we weren't sure if it would be too hot or too cold. Like before, we would just tough it out, but...
Yeah. Realistically, like, unless it's like stupid hot when you're camping, for the most part, even just like on regular hot days, you could probably get away with just having like a battery powered fan, is the way I was thinking. Like after those first ones was like probably overkill, but not awful to have.
Yeah. As someone who exclusively tent camps, I think this is hilarious. I've never had power.
I feel really bougie now that I have
you sound really bougie to me.
Yeah, I think we need to mention that we were all like rough tent campers very recently before the babies.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of different stages, I feel like, over the last couple of years. Like,
and even now, we all have different levels of comfort for camping. Like, we only tent.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a utility trailer, so it's still under construction, we'll say.
you have no windows.
No.
You can't see outside. So it's pitch black inside.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. And we have a travel trailer.
It's not all huge. The amenities. Yeah, you've got a full kitchen, oven, stove, TV.
There is a TV. Yeah. We've only used it once trying it out again, I think, too. We
Yeah.
don't use it. I'm glad it kind of stays hidden. A lot of them, they're just, like, out all the time. And this, like, you can turn from the bedroom to the other side, the master bed.
You have a master bedroom.
I have a master bedroom, yeah. But you can turn it between, and so when it's facing the bed, the doors cover it, so you just don't see it, and I love that. It's
That's
just, like,
nice.
not even on my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one time we borrowed my parents' trailer to go camping, and they're, like, the TV is just facing the kitchen living room area in their trailer.
Yeah.
And then all weekend, my kid's like, "Can we watch a show? Can we watch a show?"
Like, no, it doesn't
This
work.
is the whole point of going camping, is that we don't watch shows. And
Right?
I did tell him it didn't work, but then
I love
it
it.
thundered and lightninged, and it actually was handy to have something that he would do and sit in the trailer and just hang out and watch while
Fair.
the lightning struck repeatedly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So, just because you're still tenting, what are some tips for tenting with, like, a baby or a toddler?
So I think my biggest tips are for the sleep situation, because, yeah.
Yeah.
We used some memory foam mattresses. We just rolled them up and threw them in the car, and then put that underneath our backpacker air mattresses. So our air mattresses are really thin. They're, like, fully inflated. They're, like, 1.5 inches thick.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And then we each have our own air mattress, and they clip together. And so it makes a full king-size bed
Nice.
when they're all attached together, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But a full-size air mattress, the thought of that stressed me out with it losing air in the middle of the night and stuff. So I wanted to make sure it was nice and thin, so that even if it started to lose air, it wasn't, like, going to suffocate him or anything.
Yeah, it's still safe.
Yeah. And, like, he's old enough now that he's 3. He can move around in his sleep and
Mhm.
hold his head up and all that. So that's fine. But yeah, and then we just put him in the middle so that he stayed warm. And merino wool PJs, so that if he got too hot or too cold, it didn't matter too much.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice.
And we don't do sleeping bags. We, like, set it up like a whole bed with quilts, and
Yeah.
I just find that easier for temperature regulation.
Yeah.
Whether you're hot or cold, I need to add more blankets or take them off. I always wake up too hot when camping. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. And we did the same thing too. Like, once we had baby, we, like, threw out the air mattress because I was already done with it anyway.
Well, and, like, I don't know if it's just us, but we have terrible luck with air mattresses. Like, we've gone through basically one a year
Yeah. I
our
think they're
entire
just
relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they always leak,
Yeah.
and
They should stop making them.
Yeah.
they should.
Exactly.
They're just plastic garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually bought, like, a 6-inch thick foam mattress, and it's pretty firm.
Does it, like, roll up, or is it, like, an actual, like, mattress?
It actually folds into a couch too.
So cool.
I forget that sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah. So we bought that, and
So when you camp in... Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I'm bad at interrupting. When you take that in your cargo trailer,
Mhm.
do you leave it set up as a bed, or does it have to get, like, put away and, like, set up each time?
It does. So just this past, I think it was in the spring, we got a little bit of a better setup in our utility trailer, because before it was just empty.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just had to, like, we would have to take all our bikes out and then throw all our stuff in. So it was, like, bins of stuff, and then our mattress, and then, like, blankets and whatever, and coolers.
So that was, like, literally our setup not last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what scared me about, like, going with the baby. I was like, I don't know if I could do this. So
Yeah.
That's amazing that you did it.
It was very annoying,
Yeah.
our first trip, because, like, I felt like I was constantly looking for things, like digging around in bins with, like, baby in one hand, so I didn't have both hands to, like, dig through stuff, and I got frustrated a lot.
Yeah.
And then, like, just not having a place for everything too. Like, me and my husband were, like, constantly like, where is this? Where is that? And yeah, it was really frustrating.
Yeah.
So this spring we built some shelves And so we have shelves and drawers in there, and like we use those like eye tracks, I think they're called. So it literally looks like a train track, and you can put it on the floor or the walls.
It's what you'd use to do like tie downs of like the bikes and stuff. Okay, yeah.
And you can get like
a
hundreds.
Accessories.
Yes, all the accessories. So yeah, that's what we use to tie down the bikes when we have them in there. And then the mattress, we ended up figuring out a way to like attach it to the roof, like the ceiling of the trailer.
Cool.
Because it's so tall. Like, we can have the mattress in there over the bikes and everything still fits. So then we just like loosen the straps and it just comes down.
Nice.
And then we bought a bed frame too. We found these really sweet frames. We have like 2 of them, so we can make a queen bed out of it. And they fold up to like nothing, basically. So we just strap those to the side wall, and then they flip out super easy. We put our mattress on top, and then we can slide our cooler and like any bin that we have underneath it. So we have so much more room in our trailer now.
We were gonna like build some sort of like bed frame for ours that could like fold down from the wall was our idea, because originally we would just have the mattress like propped up on the side and then like take the machines out and then you just lay it down on the floor.
Yeah.
But it was annoying. I wanted like storage underneath it kind of thing.
Yeah. And then it's nice because we kind of use it as a couch too when we're eating or something.
Yeah.
Like we just pull out our bins and make a little table.
Nice.
And, yeah.
So then did your little like he's always slept with you in the bed then?
So first camping trip, we used that diaper bag that folds out into a bassinet, the Outtac, and I could not sleep. Like, I kept like fidgeting every couple minutes, and then I would like get up and like feel him to see if he was cold or hot. And it was too much for me. So I just ended up bringing him in bed with me, and just like our dog sleeps in there with us too, and he's huge, so he takes up a lot of space. So what we did was just like made sure that he was on the opposite side, like him, husband, me, and then baby, and then like bin with pillow, not a pillow, but like I think we just used the bassinet actually to make sure that he couldn't fall off the bed.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I still didn't sleep, but at least I could make sure he was warm without having to get up.
Yeah.
And we had just gotten a generator and a little heater because my husband was worried about how cold it would be. And I was like, we'll be fine. We never had a heater before. We never used power. We slept in a tent. And then when it came to breastfeeding him in the middle of the night and I had to like lift my shirt, I'm like, okay, turn the heater on. It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
So now that he's a little bit older, do you guys still co-sleep when you're camping?
We do. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a lot less stressful now. Yeah, he can just get up and move.
We always co-sleep at home or camping.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a difference for some people.
Yeah.
True, yes. I think that made it a lot easier for us. And we did actually, I forgot about this, but we brought the pack and play the first couple times we went. But again, I was just too nervous having him that far away from me and him getting cold or something. So we never ended up using it.
Yeah.
And just took it out of our trailer before we went camping last weekend or 2 weeks ago, whenever that was.
That's so funny. So we did the cargo trailer camping before kids, but I could not like mentally prepare myself to camp that way with a baby. I was like, I need water, like a sink. Like, there's just too much that I felt like I needed. So we didn't actually camp that first summer that we had my daughter, but then the next, and we were also so busy like with other things, I didn't actually miss it.
Planning Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Fair.
Yeah. So we were doing that. But then the next year, so when my daughter was 1, was when we decided to get the trailer. And I love having a trailer now with the kids. Like, that was ideal for me. I feel like I'm going to miss camping in the cargo and camping, like, in a tent and stuff. And so I think that we may do that stuff still sometimes. We'll see. But the first year when my daughter was 1, we don't co-sleep. We will sometimes, like on our trip we did, and certain times if they're not feeling good, then the kids will be in bed with us.
In a hotel or something.
Yeah.
Like, I looked up a lot of, like, safe sleep rules and stuff, but for the majority we don't. But camping that first year, I think she slept in bed with us sometimes. But the other thing we did was we actually had a pack and play that fits in the bunk beds.
Oh.
And so it's got, like, the zip on the side. And so I just remember, like, I'd crawl in there and I could just lay down beside her in the bunk bed because it's a double bunk bed.
That's so cool.
And so it was, like, near the back, and I would just lay her down in there and then zip it up so she's stuck in there. And then I could go to bed. And that was really nice for her for that age.
Yeah.
And so that was 1. And then now I'm getting confused about years, how many years we've been camping.
Well, this summer they were 3. You didn't camp the first one, so.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, and 3.
They're always a full age in the summer.
My brain took a little bit to catch up.
Yeah.
So then after that, it was pretty much, this summer now she's just in there without any pack and play and stuff and is doing great in there. I think last summer we transitioned her out of the pack and play too, which worked really good.
Nice.
We put a blanket at the edge of the bunk bed in case she rolled out.
Yeah.
And now that I have my second, we got it's a bassinet that it came from, like, clipping onto a pack and play.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I used
of it.
one of those.
Yeah. So we got it from one of my good friends, and it was awesome for my little one. Like, he just is now, like, grown out of it at 6 months.
Nice.
And, like, when he turned 6 months, yeah. So he was able to use that this summer, and that was really nice. So my daughter was in the bunk bed. He was in that, just in the dinette, and then sometimes would sleep with me. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
I think I've also seen people use that pack and play with the zipper on boats.
Really?
Because I follow some people who live on their sailboat, and when they had their babies, that's what they did too. They put the the pack and play on the bed,
Yeah.
and then just zip to the zipper.
I think I've seen that same one that you're talking about, or somebody similar, but yeah. Yeah, it's so nice. You can just, and if I had to feed her in the middle of the night, I could just go over there, unzip it, like, lay in there, crawling, and
your legs can stick out the end. It's not like you're crawling into a crib or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome. Do you have any other sleeping situation tips?
I don't think so, but we do have a question about that we'll save for the end.
Save that at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I was going to say as well, like, when you have power, I have a audio only monitor that I put in the trailer with her, which was nice. So when we went camping, I had that in there, and then we could be, like, a ways away and still hear them in the trailer, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you definitely need power for that.
Yeah. What about gear? Like, did you have any other type of gear that you think was essential for camping?
Yes.
Go.
It does not matter what the season is. Bring a rain suit.
Oh, yes.
Must. I use a Muddy Buddy.
Yeah.
And
I did too.
love it. Like, it's nice and thin so they don't get too hot, but full head to toe coverage. I think you guys had the Therm Kids one too, so it was fleece lined.
Yeah, so if it was warm, then she'd wear the Muddy Buddy because it was just thin. But the Therm Kids, which is, like, my favorite brand, they have, like, the coolest little, I don't even remember what it's called. Like it's like a waterproof insulated onesie or something like that.
And it's got a hood on it too, which I love.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I use mine quite a bit too. Well, he's grown up now, so we have to get a new one, but...
Yeah.
That's the thing I like about the Muddy Buddy. It was like, I feel like it fit longer than the Therm Kids one did.
Yeah, that has more room. Like, it's like wider.
Way more room to grow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So as long as they were dressed warm underneath, you could still, you could just use that one if you're really tight on a budget.
Absolutely. And I think that those, like, they hold up well. So I know.
So well.
I got mine from Marketplace. Like,
so did I. My first ones.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going to work. So.
And my sister-in-law had them. I think she had one that went through all 3 kids, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing for, like, all the crawling on, like, rocks and mud and all that they do.
Do those ones have, like, reinforced knees? That was what I remembered about the Therm Kids, too, is it had, like, a extra material over the knees or something.
No, my buddy doesn't.
Gotcha.
But,
I'm trying to remember.
And then also rubber boots, extra shoes. I will never mention merino wool enough.
Yeah.
It is temperature regulating, so like whether you're hot, cold, doesn't matter. It's great. Like if you sweat, take the sweat away so you're not getting cold after.
I feel like, so you got that some as a gift, right? And I was thinking about that afterwards, that like that is such a good gift for new parents who are like outdoorsy, is get them like merino wool clothing for the kids, because they're pricey. And so I keep on like being like, oh, I don't really want to buy brand new, and so I look for like used ones. But yeah, good gift.
Yeah. And like shirt, pants, socks, whatever you can find merino wool.
And Simply Merino is Canadian.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
That's what all of his merino wool outfits have been.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you said rubber boots. Reminded me, my daughter pretty much just, lived in, so now she lives in rubber boots or those like EVA or EVA like material sandals that are just like super easy to put on. I get them from Amazon, and they're just like bendy. My core things that I look for in shoes are like bendy, flat, and like wide. Because first of all, my daughter has wide feet, but I just read
such chubby feet when she was a baby.
Yeah. But also, everything I read is just so good to have those things, to have like to promote good foot development and stuff too. But when she was 1, like that first year that we were camping, she lived in fleece slippers outside. They were. At first, I felt weird about it, but I was like, she loved them. She could just move so easily. She was just like barely walking, right?
Yeah.
And camping and wearing those everywhere, she drastically improved in a week.
Wow.
From walking just like all the uneven ground and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember we brought some of those like sock slip-on shoes. I can't remember what brand they were. But they fell off every time he stumbled over a rock or something, and then I just put his fleece slippers on him. Yeah. And that's mostly what he wore around the campground until things got wet, and then he was in his rubber boots.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're awesome.
My other tip is, even in the middle of summer, bring a snowsuit, because you don't know how cold it might get at night.
Yeah.
It's better to be prepared than to have a cranky screaming child because they're cold.
Yeah,
that's a good idea,
especially in the fall, because like it could be like +2 in the morning and then like +30 in the afternoon around here. So prepare for all weather,
especially if you're near water.
Yes.
Like just the temperature difference coming from our cabin to your campsite by the creek, like it was way more shaded and there was the water by you, so it was massive temperature difference.
Yeah. And then if you get like wind off the lake too, that can be really cold. Like I know Spruce Coulee is always so cold down there compared to the rest of the park.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did you guys have any other tips for like clothing related things?
Swimming, I always try to get the long sleeve.
Honeysuckle.
Oh,
Yeah. I ordered one for my little one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really try to keep it to Canadian companies.
Yeah.
And Honeysuckle is Canadian made. They have long sleeve, long pant swimsuits, so you don't need sunscreen
I hate
really
putting
at
on
all.
sunscreen.
Yeah. Or bug spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have high vis options, which just gives me huge peace of mind when you're at a busy beach or
Yeah.
anything.
And they're so cute.
They are.
Man, I feel like we're going to need to get some brand deals with all of these.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the big thing, was the long sleeves, and just make sure you bring a sun hat or something. Okay. Still forget those.
See, and like, I could never forget a hat because my kid is like, the second we're at the door, he's like, I need my hat. But, you know.
My girl asks when we get there, and I usually have to say, let me check, and hopefully I have one in my bag somewhere.
He is like a little fashion dude. He needs his hat. And he like has 2 different ones that he's picked out at the store by himself. And he's like, I need the gray one. Or he'll be like, I need the orange one today.
Wow.
So,
Cute.
very
Gotta look
opinionated.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, mitts, toques, lots of layers, fleece, thick socks, pack it all.
Yeah. I feel like, I know you mentioned an extra pair of shoes, but I feel like we really need to stress that. Like, every single camping trip we've been on, there have been a soaked pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw out another brand here? Because Keen sandals, love those. Because they dry fast, they're great for hiking, and they're comfy for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have some for myself.
I want some for myself after I got them for my kid.
Yeah. Because those you can walk right through the water with, and they'll dry in no time.
Yeah.
It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you can wear them with socks if it's chilly. That's
we
my
did
my
that
stuff.
last week because my kid is like, I don't need pants. I don't need shoes. I just want sandals and shorts. I'm like, dude, it snowed yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
Good luck with that.
He's very excited for the snow. He just doesn't want to dress for it.
Yeah. Last
I get
winter, my daughter was like, I am wearing dresses every day. I'm like, okay, put on leggings. No. Like, you're gonna get cold. And I remember fighting her for so long. And like, in the beginning, I'm like, you need to put these on. And then I'm like, why am I fighting so hard? Like, she will learn what her limits are. So I stopped, and I like offered them, and I tried to give them to her, and then if she didn't, I brought them with us. And then we'd leave, and some days she's like, I'm fine, which I'm like, I don't know how you are. And then other days it's like, she's like pulling her dress down to her ankles,
Yeah.
like trying to stay warm. I'm like,
I'm not
would
cold.
you like these pants?
Kids learn best through natural consequences.
Yeah.
Let them be cold, and they'll decide to put on clothes by themselves.
Yeah. My brain was...
They're not going to get sick from being cold for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
You get sick from germs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, any other tips for clothes?
No,
Okay.
not from me.
Remembering for yourselves to bring, like if you're breastfeeding, to bring breastfeeding friendly clothes.
Oh, yes.
Pam, were you a little cold yesterday?
Yes. When we were on our walk, I was wearing just a normal hoodie and then was wearing my little guy and then had like a open sweater on top of that and everything. But then I'm like, okay, I need to now get him to the boob. So I'm like pulling it so far and like had to get like the regular hoodie up around and over, and yeah, it was ridiculous. And I feel like I've done that several times while camping when you're like, oh, I'm just dressing warm and cozy and not necessarily accessible.
Yeah.
What's your favorite breastfeeding hoodie, Pam?
Another plug. Will Delore.
Oh.
Have Have you seen it?
I don't know. I have one that I loved that I pretty much lived in when I was breastfeeding, but I don't even know if I knew the brand at the time of buying it.
Yeah, I wish I got this one way earlier. I just got it while I was pregnant, actually, because it's one that has like zips on the side. So if you're pregnant, it'll like expand.
Oh,
and then
cool.
it's like a half zip, and then right below the half zip, it like unzips all the way across too, and it's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful colors.
Beautiful colors,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're Canadian as well, actually. I think I'm going to have to send them an email.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're awesome.
And gear that we had. Especially when he was around like a year old-ish. He was obsessed with the water table. So we brought his whole water table with us camping.
Oh, nice.
And filled it up. And
Amazing.
yeah. He played in the water for a bit and then, like, ended up putting dirt in there and, like, rocks and leaves and whatever he could find. And, like, that kept him so entertained while we were, like, trying to start a fire, or, like, cooking or something like that, or setting up. So that was awesome. So if you're going camping with any kids around a year old, yeah, you can do so many different things with it. And then it helped him walk a bit too. Like he would kind of just circle his table and walk around it. So that helped with like all the uneven ground and like roots and stuff.
Nice.
And then...
Did you bring other toys? Or was that kind of like...
No, I think that was it for toys. Because at that age, like, I knew that he would probably just play with a stick or a rock forever. And
that's how
happy.
I felt. They're going to be busy just, like, randomly wandering around and looking at...
I brought a couple sand pails and shovels.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The summer that he was 1.
I did that this year, but I've never before.
He filled up rocks and pine cones and...
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we brought the high chair, too. And ours just has, like, the 2 cross straps on the bottom. So we could stick it right on the picnic table.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how he ate all of his meals, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought that for when he was, the summer that he was 1.
Yeah.
We brought that, too. We had a little fold-up camp high chair.
Yeah, it's great, because it's not like they can sit in a camp chair at that age and, like, eat without spilling everything.
So were both of yours the ones that, like, sit on something?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I have one that's, like, its own individual high chair. That's, like, tall.
Yeah, my sister-in-law had one like that, too. And that's kind of what I thought I wanted.
Yeah.
But it actually worked out better to have the lower one for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that when I was looking. I don't remember if this one was given to us or if I got it off Marketplace. But I found it's been pretty good so far because we don't always have a set, like a picnic table or like another chair to sit them on. And so I just thought it was nice to have them up in the end. But
yeah, we don't usually eat at the picnic table. Like when we're camping, we just sit in our camp chairs and eat on our lap.
Yeah.
So, like, we did attach it to the picnic table at first, but then he was, like, sitting by himself.
Yeah.
So then we just took it off the picnic table and set it on the ground, and he sat on the ground right in between us.
Yeah.
And it has his own little tray and everything, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what we did in the backcountry, too. Because obviously there's no picnic tables there.
Yeah.
And then another thing that we brought to for the backcountry was the diaper genie. Because I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but like our utility trailer doesn't have windows.
Yeah.
So I did not want to like go outside in the dark in the middle of the night and like put a diaper in a garbage. I'm not going to leave it in the trailer while we're sleeping in there.
Yeah.
And like in the backcountry, in the middle of the night, I'm not getting out of my trailer without, like, scoping out if there's any bears or, like, skunks or something around. So, to avoid all of that, I just brought the diaper genie, and it was so handy. And we actually used it as, like, our regular garbage, too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me.
Like, just imagine putting it in your car.
Like, I cloth diapered, and I still used cloth diapers when we were camping.
Yeah.
So, like, all of my diapers just get folded up and brought home to change.
Yeah.
So, like, I did just have wet bags of diapers. Not that they were wet. The bags keep the wet in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I did cloth diapers, I probably would have done the same and just used the diaper
you could have
for
just
the cloth.
And then it just contained the smell.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I was doing cloth at home, but when we went camping, I brought disposables.
I was like, so
Fair.
many people told me that I was gonna like use disposables because it was easier, that I was like, no, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yeah.
And I would like make sure that I never had to use disposables.
Yeah. I think
Nice.
mine was mainly that I didn't want to have to bring, like, we were going for like a week at a time and stuff. So I'm like, I don't want to bring a week's worth of it and have a week's worth of diapers because I wouldn't be able to wash them. Right?
Mhm.
Like, I try to wash every 2 to 3 days.
See, and I had enough that I could make it a full week without having to wash
I
diapers.
feel like they'd be going moldy though.
I rinsed them out. Like, I would
guess.
just take them to the
Like,
bathroom.
mostly wash
Yeah.
them, but not fully. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
I got ones that so there's, not to go full into cloth right now, but there was one thing that I saw was pretty cool that had like disposable inside that you could use with yours.
disposable liners.
Yeah, so I did get some of those, but I haven't used them yet this time. Again, we did disposables while camping.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention for toys too, like I would stick to the minimum, like Jess said, bring like a shovel or like a bucket or something that they could like use to play
Bubbles.
in nature. Oh my god, bubbles are so good too for
Yeah.
camping. Yeah, and then a couple other things that I found super handy was bringing books for bedtime.
Yep.
And I like to stick with like nature themed books, just because why not, right?
Yeah.
That's mostly what we have anyways, but this past camping trip we brought I'm gonna forget her name.
Are you talking
Megan J. Ward's book.
about the wonders that I find?
That's the one. Yeah.
Gosh, I love that book.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so good. And I feel like it's a really good reminder to us too,
To just slow down
right?
and enjoy.
Yeah, like slow down to their pace. And he loves it because he likes to like point out where the teddy bear is
Yeah.
in all of the pages, and then like points out all of the things that he sees in nature and gets excited about. And then one thing I've been doing too since our first camping trip is like I made a list of all the things that we need to bring, because I have probably the worst memory of anyone that I know. And the first time we went out, there was like so many extra things to think about with the baby. We forgot our cook stove. So we're like getting all the food out. I got the propane bottle
Yeah.
and I'm like ready to start cooking. And I'm like, where's the stove? And we didn't have a stove.
Oh my god.
So like we made it work, but it was very tricky. And then a lot of the things that we brought we couldn't use because there was no way to cook it fully, safely.
Oh, I'd be so frustrated.
Yeah.
We've done that before too.
Yeah.
And now I have like 2 giant Tupperware bins.
Mhm.
And I have them organized. One is all sleep stuff,
Yeah.
and one is all like cooking and dirty stuff that I don't want on our blankets and stuff.
Right.
So when we go camping, all I have to do is grab those 2 bins,
Yeah.
and I know that everything should be in there.
Nice.
As long as I actually put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But,
Yeah.
Like, figure out an organization system before you go.
Yeah, and it was worse for us at the time because we didn't have it or set up really. But now that we do, like, we have a place for everything, so we have our cook stove in there at all
I
times.
feel like you get more efficient every time.
Yeah, yeah. But I still do need my list because
Mhm.
I would probably even forget like my inhaler if I didn't have it on a list,
Yeah.
and that would be a disaster.
I'm the same. I use OneNote for all our lists for things. It's just like a Microsoft product. If you have a Microsoft account, you'll have it. And I have like templates in there. So my trailer is a fun finder is what it's called. I love the name.
Nice.
But I literally have like fun finder template, and then before every trip I like make a copy of the template and then just put in like the details of like the meals,
Mhm.
the food you need for it, and everything to pack for like each person,
Yeah.
whether you're going to be in like not backcountry, like public land, or if you're going to be at a campground and like all these different like criteria, it'll have like their own little sections.
Amazing. Do you have like a checklist too? So
Yeah.
you can check off.
Yeah, they're all
packed?
like checklists in each of the things.
Okay, because that's another thing I have to do. Because if I don't like check off what I've already packed, I'm like, oh my god, did I pack that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
When we just came back from our recent camping trip, and I realized that I forgot our frying pan
Oh
on
yeah.
that one, because it had kind of got wrecked, so we got rid of it, and I hadn't replaced it.
Yeah.
So when we came back, I went through all my bins and made a list of everything that was in each bin, and then I had like a stocked and a replaced column, so I can just like
Amazing.
check it off with like a dry erase marker and like
Nice.
taped it to the top of the bin.
I love you're so like physical in like your notes and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's like you have notebook.
I do not do technology.
I do all technology.
We are not the same. Everything is paper and pen.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I write for like one sentence, and I'm already like my hand is sore.
I like look at a computer and I'm like, nope, done. I'm over it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have more gear?
No, I think that was... I mean, besides a bike, now that he can ride a bike, I feel like we have to bring that everywhere, because...
He's obsessed.
He's obsessed, yeah. And if there's trails, especially with roots, like, that was, like, his favorite thing this past camping trip, was, like, trying to jump his bike over the roots.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bike. And that's it for me.
I'm gonna be getting a kid's picnic folding table. Did I say that right?
Folding picnic table.
Folding picnic table.
Either way, we know what you mean.
Words are hard. Yeah, I want to get one of those because my good friends had one, and it was like the cutest. When we would all go out, we were just sitting in our chairs to eat, and you just set their food on the picnic table, and they all just like climb around there.
Nice.
And the only negative is it's perfect height for dogs, so you have to be aware of like keeping the dogs away, because you like kids are always just wandering away.
Yeah.
But outside of that, yeah, it was really nice to give them that independence.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
To be
like-
fair, my dog can get
Your dog can get
normal
everything.
picnic table.
Yeah.
I think if your dog stands on his back legs, he's taller than me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
So, like, he can reach anything.
Yeah.
But also, like, when I'm going camping, because I don't have a trailer, I'm not going to have room for a folding picnic table or a diaper genie or a water table. So, like,
yeah.
some of those things aren't necessary.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're just trying to get out for the first time camping, don't think you have to have all these things.
No.
Yeah.
And
a lot of these
never-
are just like nice to haves.
Yeah.
But I do have some ideas for keeping your kids busy when you need to pack small.
Perfect.
So, coloring books, crayons, glue, and sketchbooks.
Nice.
Like, we just poured a bunch of glue on some paper, and the kids stuck rocks and sticks and leaves in it.
Mine's right over there.
Oh, nice.
That Aurora did, yeah. I love it.
And they loved it. They had so much fun doing it. And it packs up really small and super easy. The other one, hammocks, which we kind of already mentioned. Like, kids will just sit and swing.
Yeah.
Great for playing. Great for calming tantrums. Great if you're needing to rock babies to sleep.
Yep.
Great for mom to just sit and relax for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, my kid is obsessed with flashlights and headlamps.
Yes.
Like, all day, every day, we're playing with flashlights and headlamps. So you're probably already bringing those camping. Bring an extra for them. And then, because you guys are so lovely and have trailers, you guys also brought beanbag toss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I know in my mom's trailer there's usually, like, some board games, some dice, and some cards, which is also easy to pack when you're camping.
Yeah.
Dice and cards packaged really small.
Yeah.
Fun way for the whole family to play together.
And did you say, like, the scavenger hunt, like, kind of printouts for things like that?
I did not even have that on my list, but yeah, I did. I did do some pre-pinch, some scavenger hunts before we went, and I stuck them in Ziploc bags so that it was either like the kids could put the goodies in there as they found them, or it just kept it dry and safe from getting wet and wrecked outside.
We did even like, so growing up, we did this where for the car rides, like long car rides, we'd have things where you like have to check off like what you see outside. Mm-hmm. And so, not on a camping trip, but it would work for a camping trip that we did that recently with our kids, that they had to like search for things on the drive as we were going places, which was really fun.
Cool.
Just keeps them entertained and not asking, are we there yet?
Yeah.
Are we there yet? Yeah.
The best scenario is to time the driving with the naps too.
Yes.
If they're napping.
If your kids nap.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will play with rocks and sticks. They made a whole car racetrack out of pine cones.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. That was so cool.
So like race or like cars and monster
trucks and cars
and like dinos. My daughter has like little dino figurines and like doesn't take up much room and just plays with those outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about sorry, do you have any other tips before I?
No, you can go.
I was gonna ask just about like fire safety. I feel like maybe we should talk about that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I know that my daughter was going to bed early enough that she actually wasn't really out for many of the fires before this summer. But this summer, we were starting to have them earlier so she could be out there and enjoying them. Mm-hmm. And then at first, we were just like, nope, stay away from it. And then we were like, wait a minute, no, we should actually take the time to really be talking to her about it and like explaining how it worked and what to be careful of and what can happen and stuff. So
my kid's always been obsessed with fire pits. Even at the park when there's no fire in the fire pit, it's like the first thing he wants to go play with, and he gets covered in black.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even the summer that he was 1 when we were camping, like we did all our cooking on the fire, and he would come close to it and I'm like, hot, it's hot. But I taught him that with the stove because he helps me cook. And so he's always known that hot means stay away, stay back. Mm-hmm. And yeah, he's interested in the fire, but be aware of your kid. Like,
yeah. Like we always kind of said, not walking around it in circles too close or anything like that. But obviously come and sit close to it. No running. Yeah. And we had to be more observant and not like leave things close by that they could trip over as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
The poker sticks and stuff. Like, it can be so dangerous.
The chairs, dog leash, all that stuff.
Yeah. But I think to help, like, curb their curiosity, like, when we needed to add a new log to the fire, we'd let him help us throw it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know, he'd throw it from far back, and then we might use the poker stick to move it where it needed to go or whatever. But then he got a little bit of playing with the fire without...
And it's not like this just like dangerous, like, ooh, now I want to know more. Why can't I be close to it?
Why can't I?
Yeah. And then clothing, I don't exactly know the specific rules, but I'm pretty sure...
It just died.
Oh, totally a saved. I'm pretty sure it would just be a bad idea to be wearing like fleece around a fire in case there are sparks, because they can burn holes right through the fleece. I've seen.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've always avoided having her in her fleece pajamas around the fire. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the only material I feel like I know of to avoid.
Yeah, smoke is a tough one too. I do remember one camping trip, we had a really hard time keeping the smoke away from him. Like, you know, there's always that one person at the campfire that like the smoke always seems to go to.
Yeah.
So we just had to make sure that he was like sitting back far enough from the fire that it wouldn't go in his eyes, or like if it was too windy, we would just not do it. And then if there's a fire bin, a propane fire pit's really handy too.
Oh yeah, that was lovely.
Mm-hmm. One other thing I was just thinking of too is like when you're camping close to the road, that can be stressful. I think when we went the one time, the boys were 2. and we had a hard time keeping them off the road. And I didn't think about this at the time, but I think if we camp in a situation like that again, I'll probably bring like flag tape to try and make like some sort of a boundary so he knows like where that boundary is.
Yeah, because last year when we did our group camping trip, we were like across the road from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this year there wasn't as many people out, it seemed like.
No, and we kind of had our own little road to our sites.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There was only 3 sites on that road.
Yeah, so there wasn't a lot of traffic.
So it's only if you were coming to our sites that you'd be taking that
Yeah.
Exactly.
road anyways.
But last year we were in that big loop and then spread out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot more walking between sites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other tips?
Packing for camping, I feel like this year I noticed was really tough.
Yeah.
With 2 kids?
With 2 kids.
I bet.
And you're like trying to get everything like figured out. You're looking at your list. You're trying to get things together. And then all of a sudden things start disappearing.
Oh, no.
She starts taking them. Or as she says, helping.
Kids love to help.
Yeah. And then also having a baby who's just like needing attention and stuff. So yeah.
And ADHD.
Yeah.
Just throw it all in the mix and nothing makes sense
have
anymore.
no idea what's happening. Yeah, it was a little bit chaotic. So those lists definitely came in handy for that.
Yeah.
But I also feel like just doing it when you like after the kids go to bed the night before or something, like which will really take advantage of that. Or if you're able to, like, ship them off to grandma and grandpa's while you're packing or something. Like I know that's a bit of a like not everybody has that opportunity and stuff, but honestly I feel like next time
Dad can take them out while Mom packs, or vice versa.
That's true, yeah. It's just that it takes longer, because I feel like he does all the outside packing stuff, I do all the inside packing stuff.
Oh, see, I just do all the packing.
Yeah, that sucks.
I prefer it that way, because then I know what we have, and I know where it is.
Fair.
We like to be able to blame each other for certain things. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I will take the blame.
No. So that, if only one person is like doing the majority of the packing, definitely the other person should be taking care of those kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to note. I definitely don't have a perfect solution yet, and I'm working through that, through hopefully getting better each time. But yeah, it's something to think about, that you probably just can't do it all with the kids there.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially with 2.
Yeah. That's all I have. I'm still making noise. That's all I have for tips.
Okay, should we talk about some of the benefits of camping with kids?
I have one more big tip.
Okay.
Let them be dirty.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't try and fight it. Like, don't think, like, we need to have a bath every night of camping.
God,
like,
no.
Just give it up. They're gonna be dirty.
I used to think that. I'm like, we're going to bath them every night. And we didn't. This last weekend, we were there, we didn't bath her the whole time, or either of them the whole time.
Yeah.
It's only 2 nights, but still.
Yeah. I never do.
Yeah. When we're there for a week, yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you also were probably going to go swimming or something in that time, so they're not going to be clean, but they're not going to be dirty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that actually reminds me of the Rubbermaid baths.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So we have in our bougie trailer, which isn't that bougie, but there is a bathroom and a shower and like not a bathtub, but like higher-ish walls.
Mm-hmm.
So we would normally use that, but before this last mountain trip, we realized that there's a crack in the tub, so we couldn't use it. So I just made sure that we had like one of our big Rubbermaid totes that we could use for a bath, and so we just heated up water and put it in there, and my kids bathed outside in that, and that was so cool.
That's
they
awesome.
just had a blast.
And honestly, is there anything better than an outside bath?
Right?
Right? I think I'm going to do that just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got one of the, like, outside bathtubs for a lady that worked with us.
Oh, really?
Sweet.
Yeah. Now she can have, because she doesn't have a bathtub in her house.
Yeah.
So she put it on her deck, and now she can have baths on her deck.
Cool. See, my husband kept being like, he kept saying that he wanted a outdoor shower. And I'm like, we live in town.
Yeah.
So maybe not. You'd have to have really good walls, like high, and lots of privacy. But I'm like, if we had a cabin or something somewhere, 100% would be putting in an outdoor shower. Like, that would be so cool.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's one thing I remember about camping when I was a kid is, like, we would just bring our shampoo into the lake, and that was our bath when we were camping.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Which I feel like it's important to bring, like, I've seen people still do that, but you get, like, the biodegradable.
Yeah, you can get shampoo now that's actually
Like
made for outdoors.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
I
I don't think my parents thought about that.
Yeah, I said didn't care, but it was that people just didn't think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or didn't know the effects of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't take regular soap into lakes and creeks.
No, please.
No, please don't. I just remembered as well, one other thing that somehow we didn't really talk about was bug spray, bugs and sun and stuff like that. I remember looking into that a lot, and so we've all done, like, the bug stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Natural patch.
Yeah, they are awesome. They work really good, especially for when they're too little that you're not putting any other sprays and stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also DEET-free, like, I don't want to use DEET on them unless, like, you really, really need to kind of thing. But there's DEET-free off that you wouldn't think is DEET-free. Like, I found ones that are, it says off, like, deep woods, and it looks like just the same old ones that have DEET.
Oh,
and it says on there as well that it's DEET-free.
Yeah.
So I bring those, and then sunscreen that I'm personally big into, like, the mineral sunscreens and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have the same one. Attitude?
I have a couple different ones. The stick.
Well, I have the stick and the lotion for the Attitude, but
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah. I can't remember the other brands that I have, but I have a couple different options that are all pretty good ones.
The stick one is really hard to rub in unless you get your hands wet. Just add a slight bit of water and to your fingers, and then it rubs in nice and easy.
Yeah. There's another plug for social media influencer, or not influencer, whatever they are. Raising Well Kids is, like, an awesome resource that I've looked at she's done, like, comparisons between sunscreens on kids, and, like, will show, like, which ones are more greasy or more white looking and stuff for, like, the more natural products. And
that's how I picked the one that I used, the Think Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was from her page.
I used that one too before.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I go to her for so much.
Yeah. Snacks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, finally, I think that's all the tips I have.
Alright.
Okay, so some benefits of camping with kids. Jess, do you want to start?
Alright. Let's start at number 9. More physical activity. You're not going to sit on the couch and watch TV all day when you're camping.
Yeah, no worries about screen time.
Yeah.
And, I mean, unless you have a TV in your bougie tray. But you can always hide it.
You can just not use it.
Yeah.
Tell them it's broken.
Like, they're going to play in the creek all day. You're probably going to play alongside them, or, go for a walk, hike through the woods. You're going to get more activity.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. You can also learn some new skills, like cooking, chopping wood, whittling, building. So, yeah, I know my kid loves to help with setup, so I'm pretty sure he knows, like, how to set the trailer up himself already.
Yeah. And, like, at 2, I started getting him to collect kindling for the fire, so, like, little pieces of broken logs and stuff that other people had chopped before, left around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
And I feel like that even, like I said before, really honed my daughter's walking skills, even just from, like, uneven ground.
Super uneven ground, yeah.
Yeah.
And and plant and mushroom and identifying.
Yeah.
Learning all the different...
The snails that we found that we never knew existed.
Yeah, and they learned to check whether there was a snail living in it or if it was an empty shell.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They learn resilience to weather, bugs, and unpredictable environments.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like my daughter, it would be raining and just raining so bad, and you can just hear it and the thunder and lightning and everything, and just learning that that's not scary.
Yeah.
And just being outside in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Not really the thunder, but thunder and lightning, but when it was raining, we spend a lot of time outside still.
The wind, the cold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, we all want to raise resilient kids, and it starts by giving them opportunities where they have to be resilient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel like camping so much with mine. Like, he's so unfazed when something comes up. Like, oh, it's raining? Okay, where's my boots?
Yeah.
Like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Fresh air improves their health and their sleep. I know we've talked a lot about sleep and on this episode, but like, they sleep better when they're camping.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they're in a new place. It doesn't matter that they're in a new bed. Fresh air all day. They just crash and sleep hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my younger son this summer when we went camping, he had been waking up at least once a night before that, and we go out there and he's sleeping full 12-hour nights, and it was like, what is happening?
Yeah, you guys slept so long,
right?
We're like waiting for you to come out. Like,
yeah, like,
I think I even said to Jen, I was like, I'm gonna be so mad if they're still asleep. And then like 20 minutes later, you text us and said, we're just waking up, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Even
so
my
good.
daughter, like my daughter's an early bird, and even camping, she'll sleep in, which is awesome.
Yeah, mine actually.
I don't know. I said even camping. While camping, she sleeps in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine actually goes to bed at a decent time when we're camping.
Yeah.
Unstructured play in wild settings builds confidence and creativity. I feel like we definitely saw that too with like the racetrack they were building in the dirt.
Yeah.
And like, they're not trying to keep up with anyone. They're not trying to like, they just get to do what they want to do in that moment.
Like, yeah, when you guys showed up, he just like saw the creek, was like, I'm gonna move this rock, and then I'm gonna scoot right across.
Yeah.
And like,
at 3 years old, he had a plan to get across the creek by himself.
Yeah, it was so quick. And like, you could see like the gears turning in his head when he first looked at it. And then he went and did it, and it worked. And we all got to like cheer him on, and he was so proud of himself. It was so cute.
Man, when he made it across, he's like, I did it!
Yeah. Aw.
Best day.
Yeah.
That's so cute. So the opportunity to connect with nature leads to increased environmental awareness as well.
Yeah, totally.
They really think about just, I don't know, my daughter will, when we're out camping, she gets really frustrated even with like litter.
My kid is picking up garbage all the time when we're outside.
Yeah.
Like, we all want to raise environmentally aware kids because, we gotta take care of our planet if there's gonna be any kind of future for them. So
yeah,
they need to understand what that looks like.
Absolutely.
No screen time.
Yes.
This is my favorite because my kid at home wakes up, opens his eyes, and he goes, "Can I watch a show?" It drives me crazy every day.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But when we're camping,
it's like, not here.
It's not even an option.
Yeah.
He doesn't ask for it. He doesn't complain that he can't. It's just not even on his mind.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
It also strengthens family bonds. I know for us, like, some of the best times that we've had together, especially me and my husband, because we don't have the same days off whenever we get to go camping together, and it's just us and nature and no distractions or like obligations, it's the best.
And I feel like when you're at home, like you're always finding things to do. Like you might be playing with your kid and then your husband's like in the garage doing something or vice versa or whatever, right? And like
there's always something to clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But camping, it's all about
like being together, doing things together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
our final tip, our final benefit.
My favorite is you don't have to clean your house or do dishes.
Yes.
Well, sometimes you have to do dishes, but
Yeah.
But even when you're doing dishes camping, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Like, I fill the frying pan with water and boil it, and I wash it right there. There's no filling a sink. Like, you wipe off the plates and the cutlery, and you're using them again for the next meal.
Yeah. And, like, it applies to camping and just, like, getting outside and going for, like, walks, hikes, all that kind of stuff is just, like, not being at home means that you don't have to clean up your home.
Yeah. Exactly. I was going to say, you can even cut out the plates and cutlery cleaning if you bring plastic or paper, but
absolutely.
It's not something I recommend.
Yeah. Compostable, ideally.
Yeah.
Reusable.
Yeah.
I prefer reusable.
Yeah. But if you're trying to avoid dishes.
If you're trying to avoid dishes, then
Yeah.
compostable, yeah.
Or you can just be lazy and throw all your dishes in the dishwasher when you get home, like I do, and let it do the work.
I love it. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of benefits of camping with your kiddos.
Anything else to add? Or we want to go straight to a listener question?
I think we can go to the listener question.
All right.
Okay, so this question comes from a good friend of mine that I grew up with. She's got a little one who's around the same age as ours. And her question was, how do you manage the evenings after bed when camping? Like loud noises, music, keeping an eye on them. What do you guys think about that?
So I do actually have a travel sound machine. And it's just battery rechargeable, that kind of stuff. So we will put that in the bunk with my daughter. And yeah, I think that's super helpful to, like, you go in there and we read our books, we turn the sound machine on, and she goes to sleep, and we will leave the trailer. Sometimes, like, we will try to hang close to the trailer, but you also don't need to stay too close if you're at an adjacent campground. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do kind of the same. We brought the sound machine a couple times until we realized, like, once he's asleep, he doesn't really care about sound, but it was nice to have, especially if we have to, like, move things around in the trailer and we're being loud and stuff, or the dog's barking or something like that.
Yeah, for the tent, I just put him to sleep in the tent and I can hear him.
Yeah.
Because there's no walls or anything, but he sleeps pretty well through sound, especially when camping, because he's so tired. But yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put him to bed and then hang out by the fire, and I can hear him if he wakes up, but not much wakes him up unless he has to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we don't go too far from the trailer either. Like, if we play music, it's just
Really
on low.
quiet.
Yeah, so we can make sure we hear him.
Yeah, I think we left a window open when it was, like, nice out so you can hear anything. And I did talk to my daughter. Obviously, my boy, being 6 months, is not going to be able to understand me telling him this. But my daughter, I was just said, like, if you wake up and you need us, like, just holler.
Yeah.
And she understood that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we did have I think I mentioned before, an audio-only baby monitor for this camping trip. So when we had power, that's kind of nice too.
Nice.
And even if you don't have power, we would, like, put one phone beside our kid,
Oh yeah.
FaceTime my husband's phone, and then he would have the FaceTime on. So it worked like a monitor.
Yeah.
And then we could hear him.
You could also do that with watches too. So if you have a smartwatch and it has the camera app for your phone, you can do that. I've seen people do that before, or heard of people doing that before.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good hack.
Yeah.
But yeah, they sleep so good that we've rarely had to go back to the trailer to, like, check on them, really. It's only, like, when we're going back to get ready for bed.
Mm-hmm.
The one time we were camping, we had a group of teenagers beside us, and they were louder than most other campers are, but he didn't care. He slept right through it.
Perfect.
Nice.
And do you guys have any ideas about how to help them stay on their sleep schedule while you're camping?
No. I let them stay up as late as they want, and then hopefully they will sleep later in the morning.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, I'm not too sticky on the sleep schedule when we're camping. Because, again, it's pretty rare that the three of us get to hang out because of our work schedules. So, I'll let it slide. And, again, like, he gets so tired from being in the fresh air and, like, running around and playing all day. Even if he doesn't nap, like, when he was younger, he would, of course. But now at 3, almost 3.5... like, he's too busy camping to nap. So by the time the sun starts going down, he's out, pretty much.
Yeah, I think, like, the one day, they were all asleep by, like, 8, and we didn't even try.
Yeah.
Like, they were just so tired.
You could just see them, like, really start getting tired.
And, like, all it really took was, like, sitting on our lap.
Just
like, mine still breastfed. Yeah. So, like, a little lap and a little breastfeed, and he was out in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Just sitting on my lap on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
I know we are a little bit more sticklers, where I try to just have it, like, not every night be late. Like, I don't care about, like, having a couple nights that are late. Doesn't make that big of a difference. It's just, I want to make sure that they kind of go to bed at a decent time sometimes.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing that doesn't help. We tried to bring, so we have a hatch that we use at home that we have it, like, go to different colors for bedtime. So we're like, okay, right. I turn it on while we're reading, and then it'll turn red after a certain length of time to be like, okay, now we're done this portion of bedtime and time to go to sleep, kind of thing. So I last summer was like, oh, we're going to bring this camping because it's rechargeable and battery powered, but it didn't even last the night. So I'm like, well, that was a fail.
Like, we weren't camping, but we went on a family trip to Fairmont for my mom's 60th. So it was my brother and my sister-in-law and me and my husband and my 3 niece and nephews and my son. And he was so excited playing with his cousins that, like, I didn't make him nap, even though he did usually nap most of the time. But, like, the one day he did have a nap, and then he was up until, like, 10:30 with us around the fire. And, like, he starts to get a little tired and grouchy. I'm like, okay, he cuddle with me, and he went to sleep. But, like, we've never had, like, a strict bedtime. Yeah. I think, like, right now that he doesn't nap most days is probably, like, my most
earliest bedtimes.
Yeah. And, like, it's really just because I can see that he's exhausted, and if we do it now before he gets grouchy, it's easier. So I always just watch for his tired cues.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I know one thing that some people will use if their kid has a harder time going to sleep is the slumber pods. They're like blackout tents. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that would probably help, especially like if you're tent camping and you have a big enough tent that you can put that like inside your tent or in your trailer somewhere. Mm-hmm. And then that would block out a little bit of the sound too. But
I just feel like it gets so dark out camping that
there's no light. Well,
like for sound, I feel like maybe, but yeah, I feel like light, I don't know.
Especially where we go, because it's a dark sky reserve.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so there is no light around, so as soon as the sun goes down, it's black. Like, it's black outside.
Yeah. But, like, in the summertime when it doesn't get dark till, like, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if people want their kids to go to bed before then, or nap during the day, too, if they're a bit younger, then I think those work out pretty well. I've never tried one, because
my 1-year-old napped on a kayak when we were camping.
Yeah, mine would nap, like...
It didn't matter.
Whenever we were hiking when he was younger.
Yes.
Like, every hike he'd be sleeping.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit tricky camping, because then it was harder to get him to bed. But once he got a bit older, then that wasn't an issue because he's too heavy to carry.
I think it's hilarious how they went from, like, napping every hike, and now they will not let us carry them. Like, they want to hike the whole hike most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
I was going to say, what? I feel like they want to be carried sometimes, but most of the time they want to be down.
Mine does not want to be carried.
Mine does.
Mine does. Yeah. Yeah, more than I would like at his size. But
When I took just the 2 boys, he didn't ask to be picked up at all.
Oh.
He was totally fine. He was totally fine walking the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
He just wants mom snuggles.
Yeah. And my hair.
And your hair. And he is very attached to you.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
He's a very, very big mama's boy.
Yeah.
If I wasn't carrying my youngest, I think that my oldest wouldn't care as much about being carried. But I think it's that, well, why are you carrying my brother and not me?
She gets a little jealous.
Yeah.
That's
Which I'm like, I'm okay. I just wish that I had
like, well,
2 carriers.
He can't walk, so. And he weighs a third of what you do. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I hope that helped answer our question for this episode.
Yeah. And if anybody wants any clarification on anything or, like, links to stuff, just send a message. We will eventually try to work on getting some website or something that we can share links and share our favorite things. But, yeah.
Yeah, let us know.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Outdoor Momma Podcast to stay up to date and get more tips and tricks for all the adventures with your little ones.